This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Now they call a run. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll ride the back again here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. They connect for 6. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Auburn's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Just gets it away, taking a shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Pump over the middle. It's Montgomery. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same. Here. Play action here on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. 1st down and 10. Big throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand. 3rd down, and get 8.
Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
A play action, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Wants to throw it. Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. No way to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He gets the first and more. Now here he goes. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And there's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quite quickly. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running back with the football. Breaks free. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield?
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He'll hand it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The receiver grabs it. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. A change of direction. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Returner decides to field it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pocket breaking down, and they get the completion. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Ball fielded near the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Rebels will crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Comes in with the catch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. And the Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The shotgun running play called. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He breaks free. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got him on a crossing route. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The back's got it. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Weinbolt. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught near the sideline, but it gains nothing.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Rebels offense is back out on. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. This one ends up a safety. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Look out, room to run here.
Returner is brought down at the 33. And your Auburn Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
There's the handoff. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. And that's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A screen pass complete to the running back. The defense scoops it up.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Snags a quick throw. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made by the tight end. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Now it's 2nd down here.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He keeps it on a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but